What's going on, everybody? Trader MBD here, coming over to the new channel just for a little bit. Hey, y'all put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Cool. So, y'all, y'all know my channel. For those that don't know, I'm on like a 2-week ban from YouTube. So I'm over here hanging out on this channel. I caught a strike for a 1-year-old video. So it is what it is. I'll be over here. So go ahead and share it out there, y'all. Put it out there on the Discord, your Twitters, everywhere. And what we're going to do with this is just have a little fun. I actually got my soundboard up. Like, Lil Big Nate can help me out with it.
Fuck you! How about that?
Yeah, I haven't had the soundboard on in a minute, y'all. But I'm actually gonna do things with my other channel for a couple months. Really keep it PG. Really keep it low key, and take the other channel in this direction, the direction of this channel. I honestly get tired of talking about politics, the culture, all that craziness. It gets old. Yeah, I appreciate that, laughing dog. And shout out to Latin Patriot. She was the first one up in here, really always holding it down for me. So yes, much love to Latin Patriot day one. Um, yeah, it really sucks, y'all, not being able to jump on the main channel aside from the shadow ban. So yeah, I'll keep it PG, and I'm gonna take this content over there, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna spread the word, and we're gonna get the numbers up. We're gonna do like we did with the Conservative channel, and we're gonna beat the shadow ban. We're gonna build it organically. I'm gonna get on a couple platforms to get the stream out there, to get some collabs, and we're gonna do it over there. Now over here, we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. I'm gonna use this channel for that. All those crazy conspiracies that I get into, the fact that y'all know how I get down as far as that goes, we're gonna do that over here. No need to get into it tonight. But tonight is just one of those nights. Um, we've been in the YouTube spaces and we see this all the time. Men and women engaging in conversation on platforms. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Yeah. Um, these conversations, get a little hectic. And hold on, stand by, yo. All right, I'm back. Had a little background noise. Yeah, that was a fun debate over there, surviving. But these spaces, yo, some out here might consider me misogynist, like old fashioned, traditional, that C word conservative. But it is what it is. Women in men's spaces, women on men's platforms. I can honestly harken back to the days of, the real dudes growing up, my dad and them, brothers and them. The men went one way, the kids went one way, and the women went another. And even if you talk about the kids, the younger boys are probably doing different things than the younger girls were. Where's that gone? So now we get these platforms, we get the StreamYard links, and there's women up there trying to dictate to us men, how things go. And unfortunately, there's a lot of men that are just out here, just, oh yeah, get a mama, get a mama. Uh-huh. You speak your piece. No. And some ladies got to realize that if you come to a man's space, and there's 5 men on a panel talking, or you go sit down in a group of men, guess what? We're not going to change the way we talk. Yeah, lad patriot. I mean, there's no need anymore. Besides the fact that I was drunk off my ass, there's no need anymore. Like the other side, they've already been proven wrong. Like we're just right. It is what our side is. We've been saying like this stuff for 2 years, almost. That all right, y'all will see. And now everything we're getting proven right. And when it comes down to it, we'll get proven right on this too. Men and women don't need to be sitting up there debating and trying to go all out as far as politics, relationships, race relations. No. Let's have fun. Enjoy the conversation. If men and women are going to be on the same panel, let's talk about fun stuff. You know, make them smile, make them happy. I'm not going to sit up here and get into an in-depth debate about police brutality with a woman who's in her feels, even a based woman. I will sit back and let the women speak their piece. If it's based women, if it's these in your feels types women, and even the based women are that way, I just sit back and let them do their thing, and I will not engage. Troll, pick with them, yes, but not engage in hardcore debate. They don't need to be at the table. And a lot of the women in the gulag, I respect them. And I'm gonna drop the link for the fellas here. It's just for free zoning and survival and kid styles. Those three gentlemen, if they want to jump on, because y'all will see me, talking to these women on these panels, and you might think, oh man, he's a misogynist. Oh, look how the way he's talking to her. He's not taking her seriously. What the heck? Oh, come on. Try to post this again. All right, there we go. Had some issues with my internet there. So that's it. That link is for Survive. Oh, Survive, you can't hit a free zone if you want to jump up. But when we're getting deep into conversations, that are black and white, or even the subjectivity of those conversations are black and white. That's for men. Because when men get up there, we're going to have a linear outlook on a problem, on a conflict. And we're going to approach it in that manner as we talk to each other. You'll see the guys in the gulag, we kind of like laugh at those dudes. I feel. We don't go in on the women who do that. We just, troll them, laughing. Okay, they're women. But when we're up there talking to a dude and I feel, no, we can't. Dude, go over there with the women. Oh, man, you treat the women differently. You talk to them differently. Yeah, that's because they're women. And much shout out to the ladies in the gulag, those who are adjacent to us, when they come up on panels, Latin Patriot, when she does her Good Mother, Angel Martin. I'm not being like one of those a-hole dudes right there when I say this, but they do chill in the cut. They wait for their turn, and they speak when spoken to. They don't come up there trying to take over the conversation. I got much love for these ladies because they know. And even Awesome Alice. Oh, when she come over here to my channel, she know the rules over here. She better chill out. And for the most part, the ladies that come over here do. Like, you can be part of the conversation, but you're not gonna sit at the main table. You're not gonna be up here going heads up, wanting to argue and with men. No, I'll kick you off. Like, if I'm up here going at it with Angry Snowman, I don't want no, woman trying to jump all in the fight. No, go away. Let us handle business. But that's about it, y'all. Now we're gonna, let's have some fun. My man Kid Styles, what's up, bro?
Yo.
What it do, man?
Yeah, man. It's two for kicking my ass. Yeah.
You ain't got any drugs yet?
It really is. Nah, man, I got regular ibuprofen like everybody else. So, yeah, it's been kind of rough on me this weekend. But, yeah. Okay, am I delayed? Sounds like I'm delayed a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. I mean, you sound good to me.
You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know if I'm working or delayed, because I don't know sometimes. So, yeah, like, I'm not gonna be here too long, but I did want to like chime in just a little bit. Like last week when I did that little tour, when I was just going on panels, kind of just talking to people and whatnot, that energy, it's been in the manosphere like everywhere the last few months. Just let her speak. You gonna let her speak, and how dare you talk to mama like that? It's like, it's annoying. And like when you say, man, look, y'all some simps. You always tell that it's like it's striking a nerve, because they'll always say, oh, y'all gay, or you'll get a pussy. It's like the dude said it to me, and I was like, yeah, I don't. Like, I'm not even trying to front. I'm disabled, but that's not my concern right now. I'm just calling it like I see it. But y'all simp it. You just are. Say what you want. They just really couldn't reconcile that fact. And that's why the space is, well, I don't even know if this is the manosphere anymore. What do we call this? The stratosphere, the simposphere, they've taken over. Look at it. It's nothing compared to what it was 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's a mess. And I blame 2020. 2020 messed everything up. That split, that little political split that happened, all those dudes was getting shot or kneeled on, and dudes just lost their minds, and everything became about racist. Like, come on, bro. So I guess we're just manosphere adjacent, and we're just a gulag thing. We're kind of doing our own thing over here, really. We're not even technically manosphere. Are we manosphere? Did they consider us manosphere? If they say either you or David, when they had the little award ceremony, they didn't bring you or David up. I noticed that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to be part of manosphere. I was surprised when they even had like Donovan Sharper, ABL up there, even CGA. Because I know, what was it? ABL. ABL used to be part of the manosphere. Used to come up on the Rumble. Shoot, Brandon Tatum as well. But it's like with the most of it. When you gain your success is when you move away from the ninja stuff. And you don't see any of these dudes up there debating women. If they bring in women on panels, it's for an interview. It's for a woman's perspective. It's not for a woman to go up there and go toe to toe with a man. Oh, yeah, we lost Kid Styles there. But yeah, Kid Styles definitely has a point. We're not part of this, I would say black manosphere. I have no problem with my content being part of the manosphere at large. Because y'all know I'm for men's rights. Big time. Me? I'm all about this life.
I, puppy.
That's me. Like, if the lady ain't sounding like that, no. And you might as well be sounding like that on my panel too. But it is what it is, y'all. I'm glad to have y'all up in here. The few to come out here and check out the channel, share it. I'm definitely glad. But I just, wanted to talk about this and just give y'all a short update. We will most definitely be going down the rabbit hole. Besides going down the rabbit hole, when the new channel is back up, we're gonna go in. Well, we're gonna go in my way. Maybe we might, mess around with the culture and stuff like that. But we really gonna focus on that traditional stuff, yo. And if the culture just happens to be an innocent bystander, the culture will take a hit. All right, Kid Styles back. You back, bro?
You still there, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. But back to what I was saying though, if you can hear me. Yeah, a lot of dudes have been losing their minds when it comes to dudes just saying like they lost it when Kevin and Sales was on Flat Chat. They just lost it. And it was like, look, man, they don't need to be here. And it's proof. His point was proven in real time because when those ladies got on the channel, like whatever they said, all the simps literally followed. All of a sudden, they were saying, "I feel this hurts." I don't like this. All the feminist speech started coming out of the men's mouths once those women came up there because they weren't talking like that before they got there. They were interrupting each other, being niggas. Whether you like it or not, they were still, they were wrecking. And as soon as the women got up there, I feel, how you say it? I feel. I feel, I'm uncomfortable. This is inappropriate. All femme speak. Got weird. And it's like, come on, man, look. I mean, I get the dude who was dating the chick, but it's like, most of these dudes, you ain't gonna, these are avatars, bro. You don't know what these women look like. It's like, bro, stop stepping for digital pussy, bro. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna touch it. You ain't gonna whip it. And even if you did, you could. Would you want to? It's like, this is the internet, bro. We just hit it. This is the barbershop talk. We just hit it, have some fun, and go back to our regular lives. Can you stop with the seven politics?
Yeah, man. And I, when they asked Kevin to apologize to a girl, I'm like, come on, bro, don't do it. Don't do it, Kev. And he did it. I was like, damn it. He ain't ready for the gulag. He close, but he ain't ready.
I saw somebody say we need to get Freedmans in here. We should give him the invitation. I like Freedmans.
Yeah, I just got to talk to Freeman.
Most people really aren't ready for our level of trolling. Like, most people aren't ready for y'all level of trolling. Like, we the conversations we have, most black people aren't having. Let's just be real. The stuff David and you be talking about, the jokes, you just, you like, everybody in the gulag wasn't really offended about what that debacle with Snowman. But most black people were. They were like, I can't believe he said that. And y'all out this one, like, bro, it's just jokes. It's like, white people different with their jokes. They don't care. They push the line, like, and I respect that. They push the line. They don't, like, this, going back to my last video I did last week. White people tend to push the line. I mean, yeah, and black people tend to toe the line. They don't want to overstep their boundaries. They're taught to be subservient. They're taught to be and put themselves in a box. Whereas white guys are always the one always trying to push the limit. Explore, see something that has never been done before. And that has to change, bro. It really does.
Yeah. And that's why last night Sunkiss and Coffee asked me about something being black. I said, no, I'm not black. Everything you describe ain't me, as far as brothers are. But everything you described as a white man, that's me. Like, I've been that way my entire life, especially my adult life. So it's kind of weird, man. But shout out to Mantis. Mantis is like my day one. And it's good to have you. I can't wait to have you on a panel again, Mantis. And I got to put a banner up here for her, of course. Mantis. When I be naming them out, I be forgetting about Mantis. So, boom, there you go. Let me see. In my man survival, any of the ladies will do. Let's see who I get. Oh, survival said any of them.
When people be like, why don't you ever go out? Because I don't know how to act. Because I love the streets. The streets love me back. And I don't want to lose my family over the streets. So I'd rather just stay at home.
Appreciate it, $2.
I hate that one.
He said any of the ladies will do.
Hey, you sound kind of low, Trey.
Oh, what about now?
You sound far away. Yeah, like you far away from the mic.
And now?
Yeah, but still kind of far.
Hold on. Let me switch up mics here.
All right.
Man, it says new. No, I don't need a banner. I'm just fine chilling out. Hey, let me switch mics real quick. Stand by. You got it, kid.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? Hope y'all are having a good weekend because I was having a pain-filled weekend. Dealing with this tooth. Yo, note to self: do not crack your teeth eating hard candy, bro. Take care of your teeth. Floss. This pain different right now. This pain is different. I'm assuming that teeth pain is the worst survival. I'm assuming that Trey gonna pass it over the hood after this. He talking about like Africans in Ukraine. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't care about Ukraine. I really don't. Like, I'll start caring when like we get into it. If we get dragged into it, which we probably not because we got a weak president. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ukraine might be better off getting conquered. Let's just be real. That's not me being callous. It's like, come on, yo. Be honest. They're all the way on the other side of the world. You really care about those people? Nobody cares. Everybody's always virtue signaling front running. They do care. They don't care about those people. Remember the Uyghur Muslims in the NBA? Nobody had nothing to say about that. So it's like, why are we doing all this? It's the same thing like it was with Trump. The idiot box tells you to care about it and you care about it. My mother's going on marathons right now just watching hours straight broadcasts talking about Ukraine. She don't even know like the facts about why the conflict is happening. It's like, man, I got other things I can be focusing on right now. I can be streaming, making content. I can be working on my IT, getting my cert. It's anything. Playing video games is more pertinent to me right now than worrying about conflict on the other side of the world. That's just me. Stretch your fancy, do your thing. Shit, flossing is for the win. I've been doing it, and I saved a lot of teeth. They told me I saved a lot of teeth flossing. I don't want to lose my teeth because I'm not trying to be that old dude who got the dents in his mouth, who got to eat like mashed food all the time. So, where's Trey at? I got the bad laptop today, bro. I got the bad. Oh, what you agree about survival? Ukraine? It's like, I don't hate people. I don't want people to die. It sucks, but I can only look, man. I'm not a hero. I'm not Omni-Man. I'm not Superman. I can't save those people. So like, what's the point of me worrying about them? I can only care about them. Because think about it, when we get bombed or shot, they don't care about us. They got the people in their immediate lives they got to worry about. So that's just how it goes. Right. It's mainstream virtue signaling. The 88 box told you to care. And you care, but this conflict has been going on for years. Nobody cared until like yesterday. A couple of days ago, the idiot box told you, "Hey, this is important." And every day, normally was like, "Oh, this is the new thing that's important." And I'm over here like it's like when in 2016 when Trump was coming up, and everybody was losing their shit. Like, why does everybody hate this dude? I thought everybody loved this dude. The rappers love him. I see black people hanging around him. Since when did he become racist? That's why that was the impetus for me becoming a supporter of his. It's like, all right, look, man. If everybody's hating this dude, then I'm not hype beast, bro. I'm not about to just going with everybody else like the herd and going one direction. I'm gonna be contrarian and see how I pan out. And I was right, and I'm glad I made that bet because it was just stupid. I'm not like an uber smart person, but I can recognize patterns and common sense. If I see something that don't make sense, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna question it at least. I may not solve the equation, but I'm at least question, like, why do I think what I think? A lot of people don't do that. They don't know why they think what they think. They just, somebody told it, put it in their heads. This is now their new belief system.
Feelings, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But that's part of
It's real.
that's part of the problem right now, which I say is why we can't sit up here and debate and argue with women. You know, when it comes to stuff like this, yeah, we can have fun with women on the panels, but we can't sit up there and actually have an in-your-face discussion about racism, about Donald Trump, about Ukraine. What else? About, I don't think anything controversial, because instead of getting answers from magos or soy boys, they're gonna go into simp mode, like you said. And then as soon as a woman say something,
like we can't have serious conversations about mating with women there because they're gonna lose their shit. If a guy comes out and say, you know what, I have nothing against dark skinned women, I just like light skinned women. That's just my preference. I like the way they look. Look how they treated Fantastic when he said that. They lost their mind because they're afraid of mama. Now you gonna let her in the room? No.
yeah. And then if one of us comes up there, be like, man, fuck y'all. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Oh no, we got to get him off of here. And it's the authoritarian nature, bro, of simps. Man, I like Survival's comment over here. People went from being virus experts to war experts overnight. And that's where this country is gone, man. The emotions.
I was just talking about this before you got back up. I was just talking about this. Like, my mom literally did the same thing. Like, literally, before my eyes. It went from, you got to still mask it, to, oh, Ukraine, we got to care about this. It's like, why? Why do we have to care about this? Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, and that's that discussion.
It's like,
yeah, it's men.
But
even if you did, okay, say you didn't give a shit, and I'd be like, no, kid, you know what, man? I fully support the people in Ukraine. I'm like, bro, I believe we should put military troops on the border. Like, why do you? And if I'm playing the other side, and I ask you, hey, kid, like, serious question, why don't you give a fuck about Ukraine as an American? Serious question.
You asked me that right now as a serious question?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have an isolationist view of, like, when it comes to foreign policy, and I understand what you're saying, but if you look, it's really Biden. If Trump was in office, maybe I would think differently. But Biden in office, what just happened in Afghanistan, I think right now America needs to keep mind his business, cut some of these welfare programs, and get the economy back on track. We cannot afford to waste more money fighting a useless war. Does that make sense? I know where angle you're coming from, and I respect it, but that's the angle I'm coming from. Like, we have other concerns that are more pressing than a war that really ain't gonna do with us. If you want to be real.
Okay,
maybe
so
it has a little bit to do with us.
Yeah, I'm playing the other side, everybody, for right now. Just so everybody knows, you don't think I've like gone crazy right now. But so if I'm gonna respond, in my emotions, if I'm gonna respond with more of a feminine persona. But no, kid, those people are starving over there. There's Russian tanks that are running over people. They're dropping missiles and bombs. And what about the women and children? Oh, men are having to leave their homes. Oh my God, their borders are unprotected from those evil Russians. So yes, I do believe, we should send 10,000 troops over there. You
when
see what I'm
they
saying?
don't even have the facts. They don't know about the Ukrainian government. They don't know about their dictator. They don't know how they view him. A lot of people don't view him favorably. They don't even know the background information, like the video they showed with the little rocket missile that didn't knock the building down. You like, come on, man, this is cap. And that was real. It would have tore that building apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe like you, bro. I'm with you on this one. I don't believe nothing they saying. I don't believe nothing they saying. I just don't.
Yeah.
Something about it don't seem right. Why are they pushing so hard?
Yeah. And it's that, okay, y'all, I'll go back to being myself. I believe the exact same thing you do believe, kid. But here's the deal. Now, if I believe the opposite, it would be for this. Hey, kid, you know what? as a man, I believe the best way to protect the United States is we got to go out there and protect against threats. Like they say, foreign and domestic. I truly believe that if Putin takes foothold in Ukraine, you know what? Belarus, Poland might be next, and we have forces over there. So I don't want our forces in harm's way. Now, that's how I would respond to you, not versus, oh my God, I feel, or the women and children. It would be a logical and rational comeback.
When you're talking about war, women have no place in war. They're too emotional. When you're talking about war, you're talking about lives, potential lives that can be lost, infrastructure, business, money being wasted. You have to really be strategic and very logical in your decision making. Like, what is the option that will result in the least loss of life and the least amount of infrastructure being destroyed? Right?
Yeah.
How can we resolve this conflict as where we don't lose collateral damage on both sides? We can do the least amount of damage on both sides. That's what everybody wants, right? Because we don't want mutually assured destruction, because that benefits no one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you heard my side. If I was playing, contrarian, you heard my other side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Would you be ready to fight me or catch a flight?
No. Because it's your opinion. You gave a thought out, logical answer for why you believe what you believe. I can only respect that. You didn't hit me with feelings. You didn't threaten. And even if you did, I'm like those dudes one dude actually threatened to fight me. If I saw you in the street, little Rush dude on Kevin and Sales channel, you gotta get rid of that. If I see you in the street, I'll be stomping you out. I was like, bro, really? And then as soon as you call the police on him, oh, so you calling the popo? You a fed? No, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not stupid. Calling the police, they ain't fighting you. What I look like? I got nothing to prove to these niggas. I don't.
And
I'm 32 years old. High school ended for me 12, 13 years ago. High school is over. It's been over. Yeah. Go ahead.
And that's what one of the things what I'm saying, as far as all these men that have been raised by their mamas or by, effeminate men, to bring those type of behaviors into conversations with other men. And you brought it up before about white men. Now, I've seen a lot of content creators out here, some big name content creators, that when they start talking to guys like Joker and Rolo Tomasi, they kind of get embarrassed, bro. And rock with it for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, because when you come back, I want to ask you who those content creators were. Because, like I said earlier, most white, not all, we have a variety of cucks and soy boys, they exist. But I'm not trying to be funny, but when you're talking about white men, most times they come with a logical approach, right? I'm not talking about the Spurs, I'm saying in general, they come from a logical perspective and they're trying to push the line. They're not trying to toe the line, which is why I always talk about white people caring about black people and they don't want to see black people move past them. No, white people's greatest enemy, if you ask them, is the government. They don't want the government to control their lives. At least the white folks who are raised a certain way, conservative, or they're just, whether they're anarchist or conservative or libertarian, they just want the government to stay out of their lives for the most part, right? And then black people, they always speak about how they're being oppressed, but they're always asking the government to enter their lives. They're always asking for reparations. They're always complaining that white women got more affirmative action than black women. It's like, how about nobody gets it? We get it on our own. Then we won't have to depend on nobody. Then they'll bring up the issue. Everybody gets welfare. Nobody supports themselves. There are no bootstraps. It's stupid. It's just the paradigm is retarded. Because what about all the people who came to this country? Even if you go like the European immigrants who came to this country, you have a bunch of Italians who supported and looked out for each other. And so they had a system where they got you set up. And then when they were done, you did the same thing for the next man coming from behind you. You still had to earn that. It wasn't given to you. You had to get it. You had to prove that you were somebody who was a valuable asset to the community. You're just gonna be a piece of shit and sit on a couch all day. You had to work, make a business, get a job, have a family that was strong. You and your family had to be somebody that proved they weren't just, even if you were in the mob, you had to prove you were a valuable asset. That's not the same thing as sitting on the couch and getting a welfare check for just breathing and existing. That's what they don't get. The Bible says a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. You sound far away again, Trey. I can't hear you.
Whoops, I had to put my headset. I got the Bluetooth headset on now. But Survival said, right here, there's a lot of leftist white men out here. And I'll tell you this, I can have debates with leftist white men all day long, and they're still not gonna say, I'm gonna catch a flight. I'm gonna go join Antifa and bring Antifa to your doorstep. No, it doesn't happen. They just sound like soy boys, and they read, and then they go off their way.
I've heard white men on the other side of the political spectrum. So you got a communist and you got a guy who's either anarcho-capitalist, anarchist, whatever, right? On the right. They'll vehemently disagree, but at the end of the day, they'll say, okay, we've set our points, we set our piece, we're gonna go our separate ways. I listened to Jordan Peterson versus Sam Harris and Ben Shapiro when he would debate people. Ain't nobody about to throw hands. Maybe your garden variety Antifa spur, the protesters, they'll get out of hand. But for the most part, when they're debating people directly, nobody's talking about catching hands and catching flights and pulling up and dead motherfuckers down.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched, Jordan Peterson, versus lots of leftists on video, bro. And at the end of it, they get up, shake hands, they turn to the audience, and the audience gives this, rousing, round of applause.
But what happened when he debated Michael Eric Dyson?
Oh, gosh.
Michael Eric Dyson after the whole ad because he didn't agree with him. He embarrassed himself in front of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people being a dumbass.
Bro, it even went to the route. Yeah, I just dropped the link right there for you, Kamasi. He took it the N-bomb route, bro. And it's like I said, it's the feminine influence, bro. And like I said, Survival, even soy boys, I will give them credit. They know when, okay, there's a stop button. But the influence in, this is my warning, Survival, and I'll pretend like I'm the other side right now. For the white community, you don't want to do what the community does, because this is the reason. The white community is right now about 15 years like where the black community was in 1980. That's where white people are at right now with this whole matriarchy and feminism. I say this right now, America as a large needs to stomp a mud hole in the influence of femininity into the society of America at large. Because those who identify as the black cult, as Good Mother calls them, it's a spreading cancer, and that cancer is spreading to like all over the rest of the United States with this whole single mom epidemic. So yeah, like Survival said, right now they're doing little vindictive things like flag your channel and feminine crap. It's not to the point, bro, where they're shooting up playgrounds with little girls on them. Little boys and girls running around, burning down somebody's grandmama house because they wrote a diss song on a record about you. That's where the community is right now because of feminine influence.
I was going to say they're getting there because you do have those Antifa idiots hitting people with bite locks and shit. But this, like you said, it's not at the point of we got to kill them. Like, not in general, but you might have these isolated incidences where they do somebody like in Portland.
I'll be right back, kid.
David covered it. It was like an Antifa dude. Yeah. Like in Portland, it was an Antifa dude who shot that guy. But it's not at the rate that it happens in the community where I was on a Citizen Loose channel and it was talk about this dude, I forget his name. He's supposed to be like gangster, but he's supposed to be like in the music industry. And they say he's a bully. And if he has a problem with you, he'll call the boys on you. And it was like dudes who left town. Y'all don't have those problems in general unless you're into life, right? Unless you're into life in general, white people don't have to worry about being assaulted because they said some words that somebody didn't like. In general, I'm not making an assumption for every single white person in America, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. And yeah, man, it's a lot of it is because, like I said, black people are not taught to push the line or think for themselves. They're just not. I mean, most people aren't, but it's so exaggerated in the black community. It's not even funny, Like I'm looking at other communities. There are people who are trying to break free of the matrix. There are people who want to be free, who want to not be in this system. They don't like the way it's going. But the more I'm seeing more black people going the other way, where they're pushing for more mandates, they're pushing for masking, they're pushing for their rights to be taken away. They don't like, for example, black people don't like the Second Amendment. But if you know anything about history, you would know the NRA helped a lot of black people, and you would have this discussion with my parents. Well, the history and lynching and blah blah blah. Like, but if you feel the way some of these people on these panels come and feel about America and white people in general, wouldn't you want to have more guns? If you're so scared of white people like that, wouldn't you want to be more armed? Wouldn't you want to have more free speech, more freedom to protect yourself and articulate the problem that is happening if you feel like you're under assault? Nope, got throw logic out the window. So when it comes to black folks, the Second Amendment is bad. The First Amendment is definitely bad. Trey, let me know if I'm Morgan. I'm having some issue with my connection.
Oh no, man, it's not that bad. That North Carolina wilderness ain't getting you that bad yet.
I just noticed and here's the irony: most black people aren't vaxxed. Not to get into that, but it's just a weird paradigm when it comes to black folks. They're always talking about oppression. They're always talking about wanting to be free, getting the boot off their neck. But at every turn, at least when it comes to giving platitudes, it's like they want more government. They want more oppression. Because think about it, when the government has more say in your lives, the less freedom you have, the less authority you have over your own life. Why would you want that? If you believe as they believe, you want the most autonomy you can muster, right? You want the most freedom, the most authority over your own life that you can have, right? That's how I view the world. That's what I want. So it doesn't make sense. And that's why I'm trying to be diplomatic tonight, but that's why I say niggas don't logic, they don't math. And that virus is spreading to other groups of people in this country. Now it's not just, remember a few years ago, you didn't have a bunch of white keys on camera, trying to fight men and catch me outside. How about that? Now what are the white girls trying to be? They trying to be ratchet, they trying to wear the nails, they trying to wear their hair. They start to sound just as dumb as those idiot ratchet sounds. It's like, now you got the dudes running around throwing hand signs up, say nigga. Stupid. Look, free country, you can do what you want, but it's like, it's just very interesting when you observe human behavior. Even myself, I gotta check myself sometimes. Sometimes I get caught in the trap saying something and thinking something that I really don't believe, or I believe I was led to believe. So it's really, honestly, most people don't want to be like us, and they aren't like us for a reason, because human beings honestly they're herd animals. It just is what it is. Most people are going to follow the herd. Most people are normies. That's just the way it goes, right? Most people don't want to be free. They just want a better deal from their slave master. That's just how it goes. So I'm not disheartened when I see it, but I am frustrated when I see black people do it because of the reasons why they do it, right? If it was just something where they just stood on it, like, this is how things go, this is our culture, it is what it is. Sometimes dudes get shot, and niggas get shot every day. I'd be like, cool. You accept your own fuckery, you understand how it is, all right. But the excuses, the cognitive dissonance, I can't get down with that. They always doing the mental gymnastics to explain away why they do what they do. I can't respect that. If you're gonna do it, then stand on it and say, you know what, this is what we do. This is our culture. This is how it is. Go ahead.
Man, you gotta drop a bomb for that one, man. I owe you.
Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go.
Man, what's funny? She gives me that good mother vibe.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah, but yeah, man.
What did I say? What did I say specifically?
Bro, man, you was just hitting on all cylinders, man. As far as like, it's just to me, man, everything boils down to, man, it's a lack of masculinity, and that's me, man. It's gotten to the point where, like how hard I came up being raised by my father has now made me some far right white supremacist asshole. Because I truly believe that, men need to take care of theirs. Men need to stand out front. You don't need your woman speaking for you. You need to be able to take care of your family 100%. No, your woman shouldn't have to work. If If an issue arises, go out and get 2 jobs, go out and get 3 jobs, but I only get to sleep 6 hours a night. Well, do that. Well, no, I gotta, while I'm at work, talk to my kids on Skype and check their homework. Well, do that. Are they eating? Is your rent paid? Is your mortgage paid? Are your kids have clothes, shoes on their feet, jackets if it's cold? All right. Now, what are you doing with that? Then hit them with this. What are you doing with that money you make? Are you stacking it to create a business to get rid of one of those jobs? Are you getting a side hustle that you can turn into a business? Or are you out there going blowing your paycheck every freaking time you get it? And now y'all are living paycheck to paycheck, so your girl got to work. And right there, bro, is you know when you start hitting dudes with those kinds of questions, you realize that they're not built for the life of for the burden of man. They're not ready for it. So when we get into these debates and these conversations regarding, more serious topics like, you know, racism, foreign wars, the price of oil, um, you know, whatever, health, marriage, you know what I'm saying, mating and dating, their response won't be that of the masculine. They look for mama. And then if they're looking for, well, it's got to be 70-30, 60-40, 50-50. Yeah, I got to respect my woman. She's my equal partner. So if you hear a man talking about their woman is equal, if I was a woman, I'd be scared. If Poop gonna run up in the crib, that he gonna get behind me. If I was a woman,
You know, a lot of it is if you let me know if I stop working, but a lot of it is they haven't seen it. And so I've seen it my entire life. My mother didn't work for the majority of my parents' marriage. For the most part, she raised us home at home. She did teach from time to time, and she did things like on from home from the side. But for the most part, my dad was the breadwinner. Almost 90% of the time, he was the one getting it. And to this day, pretty much still is. And my brother right now, he's building a family. Same way. He got a wife, she works from home, but he's the one who's getting it, right? He's always been the one who was the one at the front. Everybody know who the leader is. That's how it was. Everybody knew my dad was the leader. Everybody knows that my brother and his family, he's the leader. But most dudes have never seen that. And so when something like this comes up and subject of debate, me and you understand it because we've seen it all our lives. We know the life. We have a frame of reference because we've seen it. I've seen several people in my family live like this. So it's not foreign to me, right? I'm not rejecting it because I'm not afraid of my mama. I was raised with my dad. I was scared of my dad growing up. you know.
yeah, no doubt. And man, I got from Latin Patriot. She shot me $3 on the Cash App. Before we get to that, um, Survival hit me with American men used to have men's clubs around, and we don't see much of that anymore. Man, that's big facts, man. Like, the whole thing about Fight Club, the movie Fight Club. I mean, now, you try to go to your local jiu-jitsu gym and man, you got women right there with you, you got to roll with a woman, and like, okay, yeah, I don't roll with her, but it's not the same. If it's 10 dudes up in there practicing jiu-jitsu, choking each other out, slamming each other to the ground, rolling, you know what I'm saying? Putting each other in arm bars. Like, if we're rotating around the circle, why should I have to lay off because oh now I got Susie? No, let's try to break each other's arms and then let's go have take shots afterwards. But let me play this video from Jesse Lee Peterson and shout out to Latin Patriot Day One. Always there supporting, much love for Latin Patriot up in here. All right, so where it at? All right, there we go. Stand by, y'all.
Can't hear it.
Every man who has emotion is a woman, and you're no good to women. Just imagine Christ was emotional. You go to Christ for help, and you're like, I know how you feel. I feel the same way.
Bro, the I Feel crew.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it, but I get the gist of what did he say? Break it down for me real quick.
Oh, he just said, could y'all hey put a one in the chat if y'all can hear it. If y'all could hear it, I believe my audio is sharing.
Generally, that's my internet. It has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
My
But yeah,
internet
he
doesn't,
just
yeah,
said
it
that
doesn't
like,
allow me here.
yeah, every man in his emotions is a woman. And he was talking about imagine if Jesus Christ was in the I feel crowd. You went to Jesus, I need help. And I feel like I can, help, but I don't know if I feel that I can, you know. You just said basically if Jesus was a part of the I feel crew.
Uh, Here's the thing. I don't generally like when people try to use a man's passion as a way, because there are times where it's acceptable for a man to be emotional as long as he's in control of his emotions, right? There's times when there's righteous anger, right? But you're not letting your anger control you. You're using your anger to your advantage and using it as a tool, as Batman would say. A lot of times when a man raises his voice or is passionate about something, they like to say, "Oh no, you're." They said it to me. You're being emotional. I hate. So there were. I want to call them strags, but they had a lot of strag energy. There was women who was on Karen sales, and they kept coming up there saying, there's a lot of feminine, and it was a lot of feminine energy on that panel. I'm not gonna front, but she, men shouldn't be doing this and men should be doing that. And my dad was blah blah blah. I was like, I don't want to hear about being a man from a woman. Listen, I get it, but could you just go to the side for a second? I got to say these things because everything I said was 100% facts. I was passionate, voice was up, my energy was up, but there was no emotion in what I was saying. Everything I said was logical. There was a through line. You could follow everything I said to a logical conclusion and be like, he's right. But I was getting frustrated because I was talking to dumbasses. That's why I seemed like I was out of control, but I wasn't out of control. I was in full control of what I was saying, what I was doing, but oof.
Yeah, I just
She
came
plastic
across
as
her.
hell. I don't care.
Oh yeah, Dr. Miami, big time. Yeah, she went to Dr. Miami. But yeah, I know what you're saying, man. It's like when we get passionate because we love our country, or we love we love the nuclear family, or we love our own family and we're down to defend that. Oh no, or we stand on ours and we get tired of the freaking the maggles. Oh man, you emotional, you emotional. Like they don't understand male passion because they've never been around a man. Hey, you got a kid, rock with it for a second.
You threw me off my square. Oh my god, you threw me off my square. But no, like serious up, like I'm Kevin and Sales is where a lot of us in the gulag were 1, 2, 3 years ago. Where you're talking to a group of individuals, white or black, because I've talked to some black dumbass can't stand on white liberals who are always trying to defend black, black dysfunction. And you're in a conversation, you're saying nothing but truth. You can prove it empirically, statistically. This isn't the same dynamic as if you're trying to lodge, as Ramil says, lodge your way to some pussy. I'm not talking about that. You're talking about serious issues and how they can be solved. And you're giving nothing but empirical evidence, statistics, anecdotal evidence in your own lives, several examples in your own lives, stemming from your parents, siblings, your cousins, grandparents, whatever, right? And you're saying, I know this works because not only has it been proven by history and data, it's been proven in my own life. And they just say, it's cool conservative talking points, Fox News, tell me something I haven't heard before. Cool. At that point, that's when you lose your temper. That's when you lose your patience. It's because I've been talking to these dumbasses for 2 hours. They know what I'm saying. They know I'm right. And they're trying to invalidate what I'm saying because they don't want to admit their own shortcomings. Whether they're conscious of it or not, it just gets irritating. So at a certain point, when you see somebody like me on a panel, I'm out of patience. Like I told y'all, I've been hearing this for 6 years. I've been hearing these dudes use these psyops, sophistry tactics for 6 years, almost a decade. And it's like, at what point do we start telling these people they need to shut up and go somewhere? Like they have the freedom to say what they want, but their words should be taken as seriously as somebody like me, because I'm proving what I'm saying, and I know I'm right, and they know I'm right. It's like when you watch Tommy on Fresh and Fit, and him and Donovan are trying to explain to the women that the reason why you had trouble loving a man is because a man didn't love you first. You didn't have your father who gave you that unconditional love, especially if you have assuming you didn't have an abusive father who gave you that love first. And all the women who were in there who disagreed with that, they were all raised by single mothers. The only woman who agreed with the Albanian chick who was raised by her father. Yeah, she had a strong family. She comes from a strong culture, Islam, strong father. That woman had a PhD in pharmacy. Not only did she have a PhD in pharmacy, was she raised by her father? She was the only one who was in a committed relationship. All the rest of them were whores, strippers, OnlyFans, Insta thoughts, cam whores, name it, right? And it's like, how many examples? What more proof do you need? Shout out, I forgot the guy who says that. Shout out to him. But it's like, what more proof do you need? It's like you have it on one of the biggest, largest growing platforms on YouTube, Fresh and Fit. You have Tommy Sotomayor and Donovan Sharp both saying nothing but observable truths, right? It's ubiquitous at this point. And they're literally saying because you didn't have your father love you first, that's why you want a pole. That's why you had an abortion. That's why you're whoring your body out. That's why you can't pair on. That's why you can't have a relationship. And they're all saying, it's because of white people, because of white supremacy. And it's like, that's when the frustration sinks in. And you go home. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, because I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear you, man. I was listening the whole time, man. The missus came in and had to talk to me about something. And we had a discussion about it. We were having a discussion because, I got this 3 monitor set up. We were having a discussion about the TikTok chick. Her friends over here. We were in this heated discussion about the TikTok, chick on the screen. We're going back and forth discussion here. And it was they were both being emotional about it. I'm speaking logical about, hey, if you got implants, if you got a lift, A, B, and C, they're like, no, what about my back? Oh, what about the aesthetics of it? Yeah. For a perfect description, bro. That'd be perfect example of what I mean, how these conversations go.
What, they were speaking in favor of BBLs or not in favor of BBLs?
No, they were just in their feelings about my back would hurt, but if I lost a whole lot of weight, then I'd have to get some, but they wouldn't be that big because how would they look? And And me, I'm like, okay, how much would it cost? All right, replacing your wardrobe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do like the fro right
medical
here.
issues. Logical stuff. Logical stuff.
Yeah. I like the fro right here. Hey, so here's the funny thing, bro. Like I said, Mrs. MBD is white as can be, but her hair naturally looks like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
actually saw what your wife looks like one time when you did a stream. She accidentally flipped the phone on herself, and I saw her hair.
Oh, you saw it?
And I was like, okay, I know what Trey's talking about.
Oh, yeah, I think she did it at the Christmas parade. Yeah, I know she had parade. She had her fro out that day, but it's blonde right now. But her natural hair color is that color.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny, man. Like
by the way, MBD.
Was that?
I said, by the way, hello, Miss MBD.
Oh, she ain't here. She with her homegirl. They out there, they doing hair. She ain't even on the stream tonight. But so when Keisha, I don't know, man. Somebody know, is David live yet? Y'all let me know if David's live yet. But
he's like 11:40 something like that.
Okay. When like Keish be seeing her with her blonde hair, they be like her hair straight, they get the attitude. Then all of a sudden they'll see her with her natural hair and they just look at her like she crazy. And then they'll try to convince her she black.
There are no rules. You're gonna start in 11:30. Hasn't started yet.
Okay. So we just
there are no rules. The only rules are there are no rules.
And and this is why I did this, man. She said, y'all always start out talking about serious topics, and then you end up looking at Latinas and mixed chicks on freaking TikTok. I'm like, well, duh.
Yeah.
I'm like, we look at white women too. We look at Asian women. Shit, we don't discriminate. But I don't know, man. Since let's move on. I know we've been serious all night, y'all, and David about to fire up. And see my man Ragnarok in here, man. I thought
She got
Ragnarok
that body magic going.
yeah, I thought Ragnarok was gonna be mad at
She
me
got that
because I
body
like to
magic going.
I like to troll Ragnarok, but man, I look at this girl right here, man. She did not need that work, man. She has got a beautiful face. Even her natural joint from before. She didn't need all that work, bro.
That's too much. It's for a
Yeah.
night, sure, but like no. I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
trying
her
to be around all that and niggas looking at
yeah,
her every time I go. Yeah,
that's her natural face right there, her natural look. I'm like, why did she mess with that? I mean, 2.8 million and 1.
She didn't need nothing else. She didn't need no work.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, this has got 10.8 million views. Let's see why. Oh, I saw this video. Yeah, this is the one that went viral. This is how I found her on this video right here. Bro, she didn't need nothing, man. That's a damn shame. But you know, hey, you still there, kid?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just looking.
Okay, but you know, I guarantee you, bro. I bet you she was fat, and then she went, you know what I'm saying, had a tummy tuck, had a little bit of lipo sucked out from other places, and now she looking like this. Versus just getting, you know what I'm saying, hitting the gym, getting her eating right, and daggone losing the extra weight. She went. That's one thing that drives me nuts, man. I think that's quite masculine, you know, bro. If instead of just working out, getting it right, and then getting a little fixed at the end, you automatically go for the I'm gonna get the snip snip.
Masculine or feminine? Because the
Oh,
masculine way would be get it off the strip.
no, I'm talking about for a woman. I truly believe that for a woman, if they want to be in their feminine, you know, that's when they do their workout, they eat right, and they want their body to look as, you know, feminine as possible.
Okay, I can see that. Well, but they're taking shortcuts. It's
Yeah,
not really
I
a
consider
masculine
that.
feminine thing, honestly. I just think it's laziness, honestly. They're just being lazy.
Well, this is why I said it's feminine. Okay, Hood's live. All right, we're gonna shoot over to Hood right now. Hey, Survival, let me know when he gets off the intro, bro. When Hood Conservative is off the intro, then I'll shoot everybody over there. But Survival, if you man, nobody's modded up over here. Shit. Damn it, I gotta grab
Yeah,
the link
man.
myself. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I look at it like this. If you're a woman in a relationship, to be your most feminine is to look the best, the most appealing in your man's eyes. And that's why I say, you know, you keep your hair looking right, keep your body looking right, keep your health right. And I see that as, you know, the most feminine. That's why I say, you know, doing it naturally. That's what I consider off the strength. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I prefer natural as well. I don't like all those, it's fun to look at, but who wants to be walking around with the the street ass? Everybody like, oh my god, damn, big, god damn. No, I don't have time for that. Just be your natural self and be a normal human being. Because like honestly, a lot of these women are doing that not just for the look, they're doing it for the attention. They want validation and they want attention. It's not even a sexual thing. And it's like I don't like attention towards. I don't want to be around it. Like once again, it's fun. A couple of them, sure, I'll go, but would I want to date that? Would I want that in my arm? No. And that's why a lot of these girls are frustrated because dudes will fly them out, they'll fuck them, but they don't want that on their arm. They don't want to bring that home. They don't.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. She
But
could be on my
unless you're
arm right
married.
here. You know me and T Maria,
Ain't she
man.
natural though?
Oh, I mean, she probably,
She natural.
I don't see, yeah. I'm talking about she an attention seeker though. Yeah, she could be on the side. That ain't her hair though either. That's a wig she got on. You know, who knows? She might got family or something like that.
She got some work, man.
Yeah, it's a
But
wig,
what
definitely.
I mean by like a work, it's like the over the top BBLs, tit jobs. The stuff that is catered toward specifically getting attention for people on the street, right? Look how big her ass is. Look how big her tits are. Look how thick her thighs are. The eye popping. God damn, you know what I'm talking about. No, nobody
Yeah,
wants.
man,
No
dog,
man
she
wants
thick,
that on
bro.
his arm.
Oh
It's
yeah.
annoying. Yeah.
I'm with Clue right here.
If I can't carry, I'm about to say, if I can't carry up a flight of stairs, it's a no for me. The
Yeah,
crazy thing, Trey, I've been noticing since I've met you, my palate, I'm actually moving more towards slim women over time. I noticed it. I noticed it when I was like looking at women on Instagram. Like, what the damn it, Trey.
Yo, I
It's
just,
influencing my lifestyle choices.
bro,
Nigga shade me to the slim baddies.
all right, yo, hey, yo, go to the Hood Conservatives channel. Yo, everybody up here know David's channel.
We'll be over there.
Me and Kid will be right over there. Everybody go to David's channel. Let me shoot. I'm gonna pull the link for everybody. And man, that video is hilarious, man. But you know, I can deal with a little cute girl like this. You know, I can do. But here's the thing about the palette, man. And I don't think it's me, bro. Me, it happened as I got older, man, and I got more conservative and traditional. I saw that, you know, that's what I'm saying, that a woman, more traditional and feminine women take care of themselves. And it just so happened that most of them are slimmer.
Well, yeah, they clean themselves. You know, they clean their house. They make sure their private areas are taken care of. And a lot of those Brazilian butt lift type holes, they don't do that. This is why
No.
I watched a Minister Jack stream. He was like complaining about black women and they pussy stinking. And I was like,
Oh, you said it,
I've been
bro.
hearing that more often
No,
lately. That's a
no,
problem.
God, I gotta take this stream down. No.
Oh,
I
my
always
bad, bro. My bad.
I always hint about it. You know, because it was funny,
Yeah.
man. One time in the locker room, I don't know what gym we were at, and and then like one of our homegirls came over here, and you know, and they was like, I don't know where they was going to the pool, and Mrs. MBD asked me, she's like, look, this is about the third or fourth time in my life, but why do they all smell funny down there? Why is it? She's like, it's not a bad smell, it's just a real strong smell. I was like, oh, you
Yeah.
mean Strange?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you know, when
yeah.
when Dave Chappelle hit Candace Owens with that joke, man, she ain't even flinch. She just took it on the chin. Like, shit, I've been hearing that my whole life. I know half my family, the women in my family. I know the smell y'all talking about. You know, Candace knew. That's why she didn't even bat an eye.
Yeah, bro. I had a bad experience back when I still walked amongst men, and I was just like, I ain't saying nothing because it was a beast. I wasn't having sex with her. She was just in the room, and everybody like could smell it. It was just obvious. And you like, man, when she left, like, man, she too old for that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like ugh. It's just, yeah. That's my pet peeve. You got that problem? Oh no, I'm not gonna be one of these niggas who dive in and don't say nothing. And I knew niggas who were like that. No, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Like, nah, we can't do this.
Yeah.
Nope, not doing this. You better go home.
Man, I tell you what, you know, I'm gonna hit the missus up later, because if I get a side chick, I'm getting her this. If I get a little side, well, if I get a side chick, she gonna be this size anyway. But if I gotta get this outfit right here. It's funny, bro. I stopped at a smoke shop. There was one of them like had a little lingerie in it and stuff like that, like in the novelty section, and they had these exact shorts in there. They're not like real shorts. They're like these like skin tight things that are painted to look like shorts.
Yeah. She's like,
I mean,
anime whore.
I get the miss.
Shorts you only see in like hentai. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's the side. This is a side chick outfit, fellas. If you got a side chick, make sure she's this size, because this is another reason I'm gonna tell you this about a side chick. If your side chick looks like this, you're less likely to get divorced. You're less likely to get stabbed. You're less likely to get shot. Cause your girl, she gonna look at your side chick looking like this and be like, "Damn, I can't even be mad." Shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's like when you get dunked on. You know, back in the day, balling, bro, we get dunked on. I ain't saying nothing about the wheelchair because I can't even jump. I can't even touch the net anymore. My knees are so done. But when you get posterized, you know, you just know, like, you know what? He got me.
You got me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna get a side chick, make sure she is this fine. All right, lad,
What's the
Patron.
point of the side chick, right?
Yeah, we heading right over. But I'm saying you need the
Yeah, he'll be over there.
excuse. All right, y'all. I'm gonna close this out, y'all. Everybody head over to the Conservative and let David know we warmed it up for him, and we'll be right over here. I gotta walk my dog anyway, but it was fun, y'all. And hopefully next week I'll be back
All right, bro.
live on the main channel. And thank you so much, kid, for coming through.
No problem, bro.
All
All
right,
right. See you
peace.
up there.
It's Trade NBD. I ain't got nothing else for you. See y'all over on the Conservatives. Peace.